95,000 people watched the tier list video I made last time, so now I will take this opportunity to strike a deal with you all. If you like, subscribe, and join the Discord server, I will give you this half-eaten bag of chips, this peanut I found under my desk, and a promise to keep making funny content. That's all I have. I won't hold up the video any longer. Enjoy. Now, since some of the mods on this website no longer exist for some reason, I guess this makes them kind of exclusive. And I know you guys like exclusive shit. So I've sprinkled the mods from this website, in between the Nexus mods. Just to keep it interesting while you're watching. Also, for that sweet, sweet watch time. Here's one of them to, whet your appetite. Now see, nothing wrong here. Just a chillette. Chilling out. I'm sorry, but if we scroll down a little... What the fuck is this? Why is it sideways? What's the one at the top? When I was censoring this, I wasn't really sure what to censor. Is it a pouch? Why is this shit sideways? As a matter of fact, while zooming in, I realized it kind of looks like a face. Hold on, let me make this for you. Now, originally this was gonna be put in banned from zoos, but I'm not really sure if like a sea otter has like a sideways coochie. I'm not sure what the pocket's for. It could just be a pocket for all I know. And it did let me make a funny little face, so I'm gonna put this one down at DEGENERATE for now. Well. Slapping boobies on little animals wasn't enough for these people. First of all, I want you to take a look at this thing. They gave, what essentially looks like an alien, massive thighs. I know it's bigger, because I've seen the original model. And it looks like they put it in a bunny suit? It even has little fishnet stockings. Now, I know some of you are thinking, nah, it's not that bad. I'm just gonna read you this one post.
My dick would have so much chafing from the speed that my dick will be fucking them thighs. Very nice mod. Will fap too.
You see, if the Earth ever gets invaded by aliens, these are the kind of people who will make a mod called, Alien Invaders with Boobies. Within 24 hours, that shit is gonna be on the Nexus mod page in 24 hours. You know what? As a matter of fact, these people are probably why we haven't been invaded by aliens yet. They're afraid they're gonna be turned into degenerate mods for the Nexus mod page. Could you imagine how embarrassing that would be for them?
Grandpa, what happened to Uncle Johnny during the Great Invasion of Earth?
They put tits on him, Billy. They put massive mommy milkers on my brother. Oh, poor Jimmy. I could still hear his screams.
I laughed like 10 minutes after making that. But anyways, I've decided to move the penguin from the FBI watch list down to banned from zoos. Because the more I look at it, the more it looks like a real penguin. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I know I made this whole fuss about the alien thing, but honestly, it's not as bad as the rest. So I think I'll just put it down at DEGENERATE. Now, moving on to the next one, I actually have a live recording of my reaction to this. Collection of packs, aiming to blah blah blah, custom assets, yeah, okay, that's cool. Damn! What the fuck? Why is this bird got the fucking Mega Dick 9000? What is this shit? Now, I actually did the math for this one. That yellow line represents the length of one wiener. This fucking bird is about as tall as 3 of his wieners. For easy understanding, let's put it into human terms, right? Let's say this bird is the average male height. Now, Google says the average male height is 5 foot 7 inches. That's 67 inches tall. Divide that by 3, and you get 22.3 inches. Your dick would have to be 22.3 inches. Let's move on to the next mod, before this gets sadder than it already is. Now, after a quick Google search, I realized this guy might be, right. Now I feel terrible about myself, and I'm gonna put this one in the banned from zoos tier, considering... Why do you know this? Now, before we even look at this mod, I just want to point some things out. As much as I don't like being on the same planet as furries, they at least know how to draw their fantasy in a way that, kind of makes sense. You see how, in this image here, that the proportions of the body and the face seem to match. You would look at this and probably say something along the lines of, I guess on a planet inhabited by humanoid animals, this would make sense? Now just take a look at this one. Notice something wrong with this? You should. Now, for those of you who haven't played Palworld enough, you may be saying, oh, it looks weird, but maybe it just, maybe it just looks like that. Here's the original model. Now, I'm gonna tell you the exact process of how they made this model. They spent countless hours sculpting the body of the model, and then they said, fuck it, and then chopped off the head of the original model, and slapped that bitch right on there, and they said, yeah, this is good enough. Now, when I read the About This Mod page, it said, this is an entire rework. Required creating new model, skeleton, and animation. Seems like this guy half-assed the animation as well, because I don't know what this is supposed to be. Now, while this looks weird as hell, it does just look like, essentially a naked person wearing a hat. So while it is pretty weird, I'm not gonna put it in ban for zoos. It's going in the degenerate row.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
This one honestly just feels like a slap in the face. You don't expect it. Thankfully, while I was actually going through this website, I had, replay on. So now you get to see my first reaction for this one, too. What the fuck do I censor on this one? Is that like a pocket? Damn! Fuck! God damn it! Oh my god. I don't even need to say shit for this one. You've ruined dinosaurs for me. Can't watch fucking Jurassic Park anymore. I'm actually glad I didn't get to download this one. Now, we have a confusing mod that I ran into recently. The first thing I said when I saw it was, what the fuck is the asshole doing there? It's under the tail. Then I thought, oh, maybe the animal it's based off of has the asshole under the tail. So I asked one of my friends who knows about animals, and he said some lizards actually have the rectum on the underside of their tails. So I said, oh yeah, that makes sense. Then I realized this thing doesn't even look like a fucking lizard. I mean, its partner skill is literally called Hellflame Lion. So now I was even more confused. Honestly, I'm not quite sure where to put this one. Technically speaking, you can't really even see this unless you look really closely at the underside while writing this thing. So I went to the post for this mod to check on other people's opinion. And guess who I found? It's the fucking horsecock guy again. How is this guy on every mod post that adds dicks to pals? I don't know what the fuck this guy does in his spare time. Nah, I fucking remember. This guy was on the fucking the horsecock mod. I recognize that profile picture. Now, because the creator refused to make a male version for the, the horsecock lover man, I've decided to bump him down a tier. Put him back in degenerate. The second you make that mod, you know where you're going. Look what they did to my boy. What did you do? You took the most depressed pal in the game and you gave it a circumcised penis. Why would you do this? Look how sad he is. Now, something these modders don't seem to understand is that the natural form of the penis is uncircumcised. Who the fuck is going around circumcising pals in this fucking island?
I am here to take your foreskin. Shalom.
It also doesn't help that when I give him a task, he just looks at me. He's so angry and aroused. What the fuck? You know what? Just for the fact that you ruined the most depressing character, I'm putting him on the FBI watch list. Motherfucker, he isn't even allowed to be depressed anymore. What the fuck? Alright, that's all I can take for now. I really don't know if I'm gonna make another one of these. That last depresso really got to me. I think I'm feeling depressed now. Why don't you go ahead and slap that subscribe button, leave a comment, and I'm going back into my cave. The outside world has too much shit.